16 years old when I was told that I had better start looking at universities to apply to if I wanted to avoid flipping burgers for the rest of my life. I barely knew how to drive a car when I had adults spoon-feeding me the concept that college pays for itself and was a necessary next step. I was 17 years old when I got accepted to a school and received a small scholarship. Remembering that college paid for itself, I looked for supplementary financial aid and signed my first of 4 annual private student loans from Citibank. I went off to school a few days after my 18th birthday and spent the next 4 years living out the dream. I worked hard and I played hard, as I spent those 4 years diligently doing exactly what I'd been told I should be doing. Every year, I signed another student loan for my tuition and never thought twice. Then, during my final year in school, the economy crashed. I watched in terror as a system which I barely understood became weak and crumbled before my very eyes. Citibank, the institution from which I had borrowed my loans, received the 3rd largest bailout of any company on Wall Street. Terrified, I graduated. I graduated into the worst job market the economy has seen since the Great Depression. I stayed optimistic as I picked up extra bartending gigs and started searching for that golden career I'd been told would be waiting for me at the end of the tunnel. To help me pay off the mountain of debt I had been told was necessary. But here I am, 3 years later, still struggling to make my $1,000 a month student loan payments while working 60 hours a week. Every penny I earn goes to my payments. Each month, I see everything in my bank account disappear into the hands of Citibank. This bank that received the 3rd largest bailout won't let me consolidate my 4 loans. They don't have income-based repayment options. They don't have a graduated repayment plan, and I can't extend my repayment period. They won't discharge my student loans if I had to declare bankruptcy. They won't even forgive my loans if I should happen to die. My only options are to pay $1,000 a month or default and pay more. The same company whose CEO in the same year they received billions of taxpayer dollars purchased a $1.2 million private jet on the company's dime while simultaneously laying off thousands. It's not surprising that a greedy bastard like this also cannot find it in his heart to offer the millions of students being crushed by student loan debt any reasonable repayment options. The greed makes me sick. But I continue to work as hard as I can. But now I'm being chastised by the same adults who told me I had to go to college or flip burgers forever, and being told to quit complaining. I'm not here to complain. I'm not asking for my loans to go away, but under these crushing payments, I will never be able to buy a car or a home or support a family. And I am here today because I want to see ethical and compassionate behavior from CEOs. And I don't think that that's just the way it is a valid excuse for unethical behavior from those at the top when you live in a country that is supposed to be the poster child for democracy. Use your voices.
All right. Good job, Eva.